Whether it's shaping, caring for, or polishing your nails, it's possible to give yourself a beautiful manicure from the comfort of your own home. We asked nail expert Jessica Hoffman for her tips on getting elegant, salon-quality results.
The first step in a manicure at home is to remove any colored nail varnish. What you need to do is use a lint-free cotton pad, and today I'm using the regular polish remover. And you want to put the pad on the nail, let the varnish remover soak into the varnish, and pull down on the nail. And the red varnish won't go all up into the cuticle. Nina's nails are a nice oval shape, and you want to achieve that shape by filing from the corners of the nail into the center. The corners into the center in a sweeping motion will ensure that you get that nice oval shape that complements an oval cuticle. If you wanted to do a square nail, you just dip the nail file in towards the cuticle and do side-to-side motions in one direction. The type of emery board I'm using today is a ceramic Sally Hansen file. It's for nails that have just been cut or trimmed already. You don't want to take down any length with this because it's not strong enough. And then after you file the nails, you might want to do some buffing if you've had any red nail varnish on before or any dark colors that have stained your nails. You want to use a buffer, and I like using the smoothest part of the buffer because you don't want to do too much to the nail plate itself. You just want to remove any stains or any rough bits from the nail file because varnish likes a smooth nail plate. Okay, now the gel cuticle remover from Sally Hansen is what I'm using today, and I'm just going to put it around the cuticles to soften the cuticles and loosen the skin from the nail plate and kind of massage it in. And then dip her hands in a warm, soapy water. And this is going to loosen the cuticles from the nail plate and make them easier to push back. After soaking, dry the hand and push back the cuticles. This is a cuticle pusher. It's a metal implement that we use professionally, but you can buy them at any chemist. If you don't have a cuticle pusher, you can wrap some cotton wool around an orangewood stick. And to do that, I just use a thin bit of cotton wool wrapped around a stick. And then you can push back the cuticle as well with minimal effort, really. Now, use a little bit of cuticle oil to rub into the cuticles that you've just manipulated back off the nail plate. Okay, after you put some oil and rub into the cuticles and the nail, you maybe want to use a little bit of hand cream. A little bit of manipulation and the circulation is good for the hands. Before you put varnish on, you have to prepare the nail. And preparing the nail means getting off any lint or excessive moisture or oil off the nail bed because varnish needs to have a dry, dehydrated nail plate to adhere to. So I use a cotton wool pad and varnish remover, and I just give a good swipe over all of the nails before I apply the base coat. And the base coat will depend on the types of nails you have. Today I'm just going to use Hard as Nails. It's a basic base coat for Nina's nails because her nails are in good shape. So if you have nails that don't grow, as far as nail treatments go, the Nail Growth Miracle is a good one. Or if you have peeling, soft, weak nails, the Miracle Cure by Sally Hansen would be a good bet. After you apply the base coat, you want to apply 2 coats of the color. I like to start from one side of the nail and work my way across. I don't generally start in the middle. I start on the left side and I move over to the right side of the nail. One of the best tips in preventing chipping is to swipe across the tip of the nail after you finish varnishing it. And this is a 1-coat nail color, and you can keep it to a thinner coat, and the thinner coat means it'll last longer and you won't get any varnish peeling off. If you get any nail varnish on the cuticle, you can easily take a cuticle stick, dip it in varnish remover, and go along the cuticle where you made the mistake and clean it up. And that's a nail varnish, and after this you apply a top coat. The top coat will protect your nails from chips and keep them shiny and keep them lasting longer. I'm going to use the Insta-Dry Speed Drops after you varnish the nail. You want to wait a good minute to 2 minutes before you apply these drops because you want the nail varnish to set first. So when doing this, I always like to apply it above the nail at the cuticle and let it slide down the nail over the varnish. An alternative to using the Insta-Dry Speed Drops would be using a cuticle oil on your cuticles and rubbing them in about 10 minutes after you apply the varnish. And that's a Salon Perfect Manicure at home.